Hi. Is the law of attraction a glitch? What do you mean is the law of attraction a glitch? Well, let me take a step back in order to explain this. You see, as time goes on, I'm seeing more and more people talk about the simulation theory, the fact that we may be living in a simulation. You may have heard Elon Musk talk about it. You may have heard other people talk about it. There's a few books written on it. And the crazy thing is that scientists put the odds of us living in a simulation at 50-50. That is a crazy number if that hasn't hit you already. But it's kind of explains a lot of things in life, doesn't it? So imagine for a second that we are living in a simulation. Somehow. We don't know why, but we're here. Now, your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real or imagined. This is a fact. When you stand on top of a building imagined in your head, your palms might start to sweat. When you see someone in a movie get killed, or when you see a jump scare in a movie, you jump, you feel frightened, you have anxiety sometimes. Because your brain thinks these things are actually happening to you now. This is why when you are overthinking about a certain situation, you start to get nervous, you start to get anxiety, because your brain thinks it is happening to you right now. It's just how your brain works. But this makes total sense when it comes to the simulation theory. And this makes total sense when it comes to the law of attraction. Now let me explain. Now imagine for a second that your brain only knows what is happening to you based off what you are observing and based off of what you are seeing in your head. In other words, visualizations or even dreams. You know, a lot of us have dreams and we wake up and we still feel the emotions of those dreams. We have nightmares because your brain thinks it's happening to you right now. And so when we visualize something enough, for instance, Cynthia Stafford, who some of you may know have won $112 million in the lottery. But that's not only it. She visualized that exact amount. And the odds of that are insane, right? But she's someone who visualized something and it manifested with crazy odds. Here is my theory about why the law of attraction may be a glitch in this possible simulation that we are living in. When you visualize something enough, with enough conviction, this simulation begins to see that you are visualizing something. But then it looks around and it says that, hey, this person is seeing $112 million, but it's not in their life right now. And so it corrects itself and puts it into that person's life in order to keep the illusion of this simulation real. It corrects itself. But here's where it gets weird. Scientists have also found error correcting code in the universe. That's right, error correcting code in the universe. Watch this video to see what I'm talking about.
March 7th. Well, partly it's taken to these very strange images that are behind your head right now. These are pictures of equations. I've been, for the last 15 years, trying to answer the kinds of questions that my colleagues here have been raising. And what I've come to understand is that there are these incredible pictures that contain all the information of a set of equations that are related to string theory. And it's even more bizarre than that, because when you then try to understand these pictures, you find out that buried in them are computer codes just like the type that you find in a browser when you go surf the web. And so I'm left with the puzzle of trying to figure out whether I live in the matrix or not.
Wait, you're blowing my mind at this moment. So you're saying, are you saying your attempt to understand the fundamental operations of nature leads you to a set of equations that are indistinguishable from the equations that drive search engines and browsers on our computers?
That is correct. So
Wait, I have to just be silent for a minute here. So you're saying as you dig deeper, you find computer code writ in the fabric of the cosmos?
Into the equations that we want to use to describe the cosmos, yes.
Computer code.
Computer code, strings of bits of ones and zeros.
It's not just sort of resembles computer code. You're saying it is computer code.
It's not even just is computer code, it's a special kind of computer code that was invented by a scientist named Claude Shannon in the 1940s. That's what we find very, very deeply inside the equations that occur in string theory and in general in systems that we could say are supersymmetric.
Okay.
Time to go home, I think. I mean, where are we going to go after? So
So of course, this is all just a theory, but it makes total sense. So comment down below what you think the law of attraction is, and whether you think this whole simulation thing is just far-fetched, it's out there, whatever, you don't believe it. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.